My name is Gloria Taylor. I'm 63 years old, born and raised in Castlegar, BC, and I'm currently living in West Bank, BC. I have 2 grown sons, a granddaughter, my mom, 3 sisters and their husbands, numerous friends, and I believe thousands of Canadians who support me 100% in my fight to have the laws changed to enable myself and other seriously ill, mentally competent adult Canadians the choice and the right to die with dignity. It is past time for the laws against assisted dying to be changed. In just a few days, it will be 2 years since I was diagnosed with ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. This indeed has been the most life-altering thing that has happened to me. It has stripped me of my dignity, is reducing my body to bones over skin, keeps me in severe pain at all times, and has caused me and my family indescribable pain and grief. In the past few months, my body has deteriorated substantially. I now have to have home support workers who come to my home twice a day, 7 days a week. In the morning, they shower me, dress me, and give me medication. In the evening, they come and get me undressed into my nightie, make me something to eat, a cup of tea, and help me to brush my teeth and wash my face. Yes, I am blessed to have home support, and I appreciate very much the ladies who come to help me. But I now have strangers assist me with showering every day. Strangers come to my home, 2 different strangers, twice a day, which feels like an assault on my privacy, my dignity, and my self-esteem. I have to wear wrist braces to support my wrists and hands due to muscle deterioration. I barely can sign my name anymore. I feel constant, unrelenting pain in my neck and shoulders. I realize that I could take additional narcotics, but I have no desire to live my life in a drug-induced haze. I've had several severe falls, and so far have been very fortunate not to break any bones, but I know that soon I will no longer be able to walk at all. I used to lead a very active, social life and love cooking, hiking, going out to movies and restaurants. Now I rarely go anywhere because it is too difficult for me to leave the house. My deterioration is impacting my ability to spend quality time with my granddaughter and sons. I am scared about how my disease will progress. With ALS, I cannot know which functions will be impacted next. I fear losing the ability to get out of bed and my ability to speak. ALS affects the ability to control the muscles used to breathe, so I use a respiratory ventilator at night. I fear that I will eventually suffocate and die, struggling for air, like a fish out of water. In short, with this ugly disease, I am deteriorating every day. I am slowly dying, piece by piece, day by day. One of my greatest fears is to be reduced to a condition where I must rely on others for all of my needs. I do not want to live in a bedridden state, stripped of dignity and independence. I must make this very clear. I do not want to die. While I appreciate that others may feel differently about it, personally, I would find it horrible to end my life by lying completely sedated and unconscious in a hospital bed in order to treat my pain until I finally die. I do not see what the government feels is so natural and therefore somehow good about this kind of a death. I also cannot understand why it is permissible for my friend who is on kidney dialysis to say enough is enough and to make the decision to die. I cannot understand why the law respects his wish and decision to die, but does not do the same for me. We are equally confident. I do not understand how or why. It is the role of the government to say that his choice results in a natural death and my choice would not. And of course, I do not want to try to take my own life in any one of a number of legal but horrendous and violent ways that would traumatize my family and might not even be successful. My good friend Peter Fenker had ALS, and he passed away a few weeks ago. He fervently believed that all Canadians should have the right to die with dignity. He wanted the choice himself, but he was not able to have it. He so desperately wanted to die for a long time. His death was not peaceful and it was not dignified. I want to be able to die in a manner that is consistent with the way I lived my life. I want to be able to exercise control and die with dignity, with my sense of self and personal integrity intact. I want to be able to experience my death as part of my life and as part of my expression of that life. I do not need the government to dictate for me how I should spend the last moments of my life or how I should die. When I have decided that enough is enough, I want to die in a way that is consistent with the values and principles I have tried to live by. It is my life, my body, and it should be my choice as to when and how I die. I've said from day one we are going to win. I've always lived my life on that note, and I believe if you put it out there, good things will happen. And I've got a ton of people praying for me and praying for this, and I'm wanting to be there so the judge could put a face to the name too, so she knows that I'm a real person, not just a piece of paper that says who I am. And that's really important to me, really important.